It's ominous here.
This was more adventure than I had hoped. I was flying my drone, it crashed into a tree on the other side of this glacial river. Don't let go of me. What's up guys, welcome back to Ride the Bean. Today we are going to, we're not driving that far. We're going to a place called Luen and Luvatn, the Lu Lake, and a place called Olden. Two really beautiful freshwater fjords.
I can't wait.
So today's ride is not going to be too long, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But last night we had a really interesting experience in camp.
There was a bear.
Yeah, we were sitting in our tent just about to go to sleep, and then we heard some really
Loud rustling and stomping.
loud rustling and like this gnarls, like the really coarse.
Really deep and
Yeah. And I jumped out of the tent. I was
right,
like, what the hell was that?
It was like right behind the tent.
Yeah.
At first.
And I jumped out and walked slowly down the woods there, and I saw like a shadow. I didn't see it like fully, but I saw a shadow, and I heard more growly noises
And big footsteps.
and like scraping a tree stump or something.
Yeah.
And then I think he saw me and ran through the bush and rustling all the leaves down there. That was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Your first bear
And
encounter.
I was really worried. Of course.
You freaked out a little bit at first.
Yes. Camping in a bear territory, they're just walking around the tent. So we put the food a bit away from the tent, just in case they come and poke when we sleep.
But bears are, of course, they're not to be messed with. But bears in Norway, we have mostly the brown bears, and there aren't really that many. I think last count I saw was there's just 137 bears in Norway.
Yeah.
And of course the males, they wander around. They can wander many kilometers per day, 20 kilometers per day.
Now it's mating season, so he's looking for a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bears walking around the forest looking to bang.
Yeah.
And in my experience, I've ran into bears a few times, and they're not really that dangerous. These bears in here are not like the grizzly bears or the brown bears in North America or anything like that. So they're not really that dangerous. Of course, if you startle them or threaten them, then they can be dangerous. But
If they hear you, they will go.
yeah.
So he didn't come back.
But you didn't sleep too well last night.
No, there were so many noises.
Every noise you heard, you thought it was a bear?
Oh, well. It's the first time I have a bear around my tent, so
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
that was a good experience in the end.
But now I think our bike is packed up, so let's just get on the road. Ah, damn it! It starts raining again. I think today is going to be a rainy day.
I don't know.
Let's just get going.
Yeah.
Now it looks like the weather is changing. Looking at the forecast, it's supposed to rain in this whole region all day. I hope we escape the worst of it. It was raining most of the night, so everything is soaking wet. This bear was a very interesting experience. The place we're going today is two valleys and freshwater fjords that are formed by glaciers. Today the visibility of the fjord is not so great. Super foggy, but it's kind of beautiful like this too. This is motorcycling. Like, you have, most days are pretty nice, and then you have some shitty days. But when the trip is over, it's usually the shitty days that you remember as the most interesting for some reason. Those are the stories you tell. When I was riding for 12 hours through the rainstorm and blah blah blah. I need to put my rain suit on. I can't do this. I'm wet already. I'm soaking wet already. I was hoping it would just be a little bit of a shower, but no. This looks like it's just gonna get heavier and heavier. Teletubbied up. Hopefully it helps a little bit at least. Let's go. Oh yeah. Today we're gonna get wet. I think tonight we're gonna find camping in one of the valleys. Maybe they have a room we can warm up a little bit. Maybe dry out some of our clothes. It's kind of hard to see anything today. It's so foggy. This is supposed to be the fjord. That is beautiful though. See the sun on the mountaintops and rain on one side and fog and cloud hanging over the mountains on the other. Wow. Wow. It's pretty majestic. The fog and the rain make it kind of eerie. It's like super green at the bottom. It is beautiful even in the rain. It's just too bad you can't really see much. Cows in the road. Hi guys. You're cool. Wow, this is contrasty. It's pouring down right here. Over there I see blue skies and the sun is hitting the mountaintops. It's beautiful. Oh. Now we're crossing over another mountain, and then Luen is on the other side of this mountain. So welcome to Stryn County. Now we're going down another set of hairpins. This is pretty confusing weather. You look over there, it is just fog and rain and misery. And then over there, you have sunshine and blue skies. Oh wow, look at that rainbow. This view. Suddenly everything changed. Just crossed the mountains and the clouds just lifted, and now you can see the whole fjord within just a minute. Damn, this this is incredible. Oh, look at the cloud hanging over the mountain. like a blanket of cotton. I am soaking wet now. My fingers are so cold. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. See, this is Norway in a nutshell. Like it can go from the worst kind of weather to stunning beauty in just 5 minutes. Now all of a sudden it feels warmer. The sun came out and everything changed. So now we are here. What we see there is Luen. That's the fjord we're going in, or the valley. And then around this corner we have our next destination, Olden. It's right in here. So these are two freshwater fjords, or valleys that has freshwater fjords in them, created by the glaciers. So in here you have several glaciers, and the runoff from these have created these amazing lakes. But now I think it is. But before we go exploring these valleys, I think we need to stop and warm up a little bit because we're freezing. So let's find a coffee shop or something to just heat up. This is also a very popular cruise ship destination. The cruise ships dock here, and then they do tours with inside these valleys, where you can go up and see the glaciers and stuff like that. Here we have Jostedalsbreen and Briksdalsbreen. Jostedalsbreen is the same one we saw from the other side when we crossed Sognefjellet a couple of days ago. And Briksdalsbreen is a sort of a small derivative of that that glacier. Cruise ships are fascinating. Has any of you ever been on a cruise? What was your experience like? Do you enjoy it? Is it something I just don't understand with the cruises? Like, for me, I'm just thinking like for the price you pay for a cruise, you can travel so much more and have so many more experiences. But maybe it's just something I don't get. Huh. Up here you can see there's a cable car. So you can take the cable car all the way up to the top of the mountain. Now let's go see Luen, Lovatnet, and the glacier at the bottom of it. This church is Luen Church. It's quite famous. There has been a church on this location since the 13th century. It used to be a stave church, but then it was torn down. And what's kind of unique about this one is that it's an octagonal tower. The tower came in the 1700s. This particular church, though, is from mid 1800s. But it's been several churches there, and then again they've reused the materials from the older churches to build the new ones. One interesting thing is that this valley has two of the oldest farms in Norway, dating back to way before the Christianization of Norway, so around the Viking ages. And these two farms are still here today. I'm not sure exactly which ones it is, but that's pretty cool. And this is Lovatnet, which is a huge glacial lake. meltwater from the glaciers at the bottom form this lake. And these mountains, all of these mountains and the glaciers on top of them are part of the Jostedalsbreen National Park. Jostedalsbreen is Europe's biggest glacier. Damn, look at this. That glacier we see over there is Kjendalsbreen, Kjendal Glacier. And it's one of the arms of the main glacier, Jostedalsbreen. This glacier has a lot of different arms that stretches out into the different valleys of the mountaintops there. An interesting thing, in 1905 there was a big slide here. Parts of the glacier and rocks fell down 800 meters into the valley here, into the lake, and created a tsunami. That tsunami wiped out over 60 houses, and I think 61 people were killed. And the whole valley was basically in shambles. After that event, geologists in the area recommended that, okay, it's very unlikely that this will happen again. So they rebuilt the villages. And then in 1938 or 36, it happened again. This time even bigger. Over 100 houses were destroyed. And so this has had 2 tsunamis. This valley has had 2 tsunamis. Which is quite interesting. This is pretty spectacular, right? And we were so lucky that the sun came out right when we came to our destination. I was afraid it would be rainy and we wouldn't be able to see the mountaintop. But I can't complain about this. Holy crap, look at that. This is a toll road. You have to pay €7 to drive in here. Wow, it looks like a tropical paradise almost. Oh. This is just insane. It's like turquoise paint. This is not a bad place for a coffee shop. Wow! Ho ho! Wow! Wow, what a spectacular view this is. The closer you get, the more insane it looks. And this waterfall. Wow. What did you find there?
I don't know. A fox? Is that a fox? It's a sheep, no?
It's probably a sheep.
Yeah. It's ominous here. There's also a shoe if you need. That's a bit ominous, like a single shoe, a skull. Should we come here? Something's happened.
Wow.
Wow. Look at this craziness.
That's pretty insane.
Look at the waterfall. Oh, there's waterfalls everywhere.
Yeah, waterfalls all around us.
So is
that
it?
one's pretty spectacular.
Is the glacier all on the top of all these mountains? And
Yeah.
this is the part we can see?
Yeah, so in the middle of these mountains, you have Jostedalsbreen,
Yeah.
which is the biggest glacier in continental Europe. And out from that, there are like arms stretching out through the
Yeah.
different valleys. And this is Kjendals glacier. So this is Kjendalen, and this is the Kjendals glacier. The next one we're going to see is
There's another
Briksdalsbreen.
one?
Yeah, these whole mountains are full of these glacier arms that are all connected to the big Jostedalsbreen.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And these valleys, like this sharp V-shaped valleys, just make it that much more spectacular.
It really is spectacular.
Fuck! This was more adventure than I had hoped. I was flying my drone, and just as I was about to bring it back, like 1 second before I released the joystick, it crashed into a tree on the other side of this glacial river. And now I need to find a place to cross, because fuck if I'm leaving without that drone. I can see it on the map and the camera was still working, so I know it's alive. And I have so much interesting footage there. Plus, I have a lot more to film with that drone. But how the fuck am I supposed to cross this river? Here, I can cross the part of the river at least. It's not too bad. That is the difficult part though. There it looks like it's okay, so if I can cross over to that. Let's see how deep it is. Damn it, I'm so stupid. I'm so annoyed with myself sometimes. Okay, fuck. This is a little bit more tricky. Now, I can make it to the middle of the river, but it's this last bit that is really fucking tricky because it's too deep. The current is okay if it's not too deep, but I can't find a place that is shallow enough. Damn it! I need to get this fucking drone. It's just 2 meters. They're stopping me. Damn it, I couldn't find any place to cross. The current is just too strong.
And I convinced him not to cross naked on the forest.
Yeah, I wanted to just take off all my clothes and crab walk across. But Marian wouldn't let me.
It's free as well. That's how stupid it is. It's just a hike of an hour.
So instead,
We're hiking near glacier.
you have to go 2 kilometers downriver and then hike up on the other side. Cross the bridge, then hike up. In a way, this is kind of fun. I don't think a lot of humans have been here before. On this side of the river. Feels like being in the jungle. Wish I had a machete. You okay?
No, I'm tired. I have more spiders.
No, I don't see any spiders.
I had one on my teeth, it was like this and brown.
Don't let go of me. Oh. Yeah. Be very careful with your tread there. It's very slippery. Well, we wanted adventure. Oh. But this is beautiful when you look up there and see that. I think we're gonna sleep well tonight. Careful!
The branches are
rotten, yeah. Damn it. This was a lot harder than expected. This is seriously like a jungle. Oh. You know the position of the drone?
Wait. I need your hands here.
Oh, fuck me, no.
What?
Huh.
No.
Fuck.
Now it's impossible.
It is.
Right?
We need to cross that waterfall
What? Why?
because the drone is on the other side of the waterfall.
I don't get it. Why is it on the other side? Is that new info? I thought
No,
Can I
we
see
just
the
didn't
map?
think.
Can I see the map?
We just didn't think.
Ah, yeah?
That's why I wanted to cross up there at first.
Yeah.
When I came back, I said, I want to cross the river, take off my clothes and cross the river.
Yeah.
And you refused
Yeah, I
and
said-
said, let's cross the bridge.
Yeah, so it's safer to cross the bridge, yeah?
And then I didn't think about that waterfall.
Yeah?
I should have.
What?
That waterfall is going to be,
It's in the way?
it's in the way. It's between, the drone is between, the drone is on the other side of that waterfall.
I don't think a drone is worth it at this price.
All that footage on it from today.
It was just for today. But it's not the price that sucks, but the footage of today.
We spent an hour and a half getting up there. We're 100 meters away now. But this is so dense. That waterfall is extremely strong. The drone is on the other side of that waterfall.
It's okay to push myself, but now it looks like it makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm just thirsty and hungry, and we have to camp. There's the bike there. Can we not just like go to sleep, and then in the daylight when we refresh, we go and we try again?
Well,
We
there is
can go
no.
to right there.
It's either give up the drone or.
No, we can spend one night like now. We go cook, we sleep, we wake up early, and we try again. Now we're just exhausted from the day. It's starting to rain. It's gonna be night. It's
Well, the drone is
ridiculous.
dead tomorrow
Why?
because it's raining and it's gonna rain all night.
You fucked up. You did
Yeah.
this. So
I know. I didn't ask you to come with me.
I have
I
to
know.
come with you. Otherwise, I'm sitting there waiting. Like you let me wait an hour in the river. I have no idea where you are, what to do.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You put us in this situation. It's not your problem. It's our problem because I'm with you. So of course I come with you.
Well, I guess that settles it then.
You have a caterpillar.
No more drone.
You have a caterpillar on you.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh. Ooh. Hey, little guy. Hi.
How
At least we got to see you.
How much does your drone cost? I'll buy it for you.
It's 1,500 euro.
Yeah, then I'll take from my savings. There, we buy it
Oh.
tomorrow. We film again.
Hmm. I guess we don't have a choice. Let's go back. I guess that settles it. We need to give up this drone. If you don't let me cross naked. And we have a 2-hour hike back now. It just feels like a huge damn letdown because this is a long hike.
Glacier water.
Yeah. Water doesn't get cleaner than this. So there's no need to be afraid of germs. Oh. This is the best water you can find in the world.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Put some on your neck. The Norwegian drinking water in its natural habitat.
That's so good. Yes.
This episode turned out really different than planned.
Oh,
It's really good water.
we made it out of the brush. We survived it. Congratulations. Really good job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Yeah, I felt so stupid. I felt so stupid. I was getting this amazing shot of the glacier and like backing up, and then I stopped 1 second too late. Just 1 second. And then it just hit a tree, and that was that. The annoying part is that the drone was just 10 meters away across the river, but the current is so strong and the river is too deep to cross.
I don't think I'm being overprotecting or.
I don't know.
I mean,
If I was alone, I would have just jumped in the river. But
I appreciate that you listen to me.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
No, it's not a good thing, but I think men tend to do that, and women are here to help them survive and be careful.
What would you guys do
Because
if it was you?
When your wife is saying, "Woo, don't have a bike, that's dangerous," that's something else. It's like a fucking glacier waterfall.
Oh, we made it back to the bike. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, we made it back. Well, that was an unnecessary hike. How do you feel now?
Shit. And you?
I feel okay. I just have my stomach hurts.
Yeah, that was interesting, but now we need to find a place to sleep and eat.
Yeah.
So we can go. Is the campsite still open?
Yeah, I think so.
So we can have a hot shower and.
I think so. No, this was. I feel so dumb. I feel so stupid. Fuck! The rest of this trip is gonna be useless now.
No, we're gonna get another drone.
I feel so stupid. I don't have the money to buy new drones all the time, new equipment. I save up and I work really, really hard to get the gear that I have.
Yeah.
And when I lose it like this, one thing is if it breaks in like an accident or whatever, but like this, it was just such a dumb thing to do. Well, thank you so much for coming with me on this hike. This was completely useless, but it was an adventure.
Yeah, that was interesting. Now it's gonna be my fault we don't have the drone because I didn't let you.
No, it's not your fault in any way, shape, or form. It's not your fault.
It's gonna be, oh, if only you let me. If only you let me.
No. No, it's that's not the case.
Okay, that's good then.
It's not your fault. It is my fault 100%. But if you weren't here, I would have jumped in the river myself. You're probably the sensible one here, and I'm not. But yeah.
But now we're very tired and pissed off and hungry. We can see what we do and feel better.
Yeah. Let's just go find a campsite and see what we do.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been an interesting day. We found a campsite halfway down the fjord. That's actually really, really, really nice.
Really nice. We had a hot shower. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, and they have a steam room where we can dry our clothes.
A sauna.
The sauna.
Oh, that feels amazing.
Yeah.
After this day.
So now we're cooking burgers. That's the dinner for today. But now I think we really, really deserve
this.
A beer.
Refreshing peach beer.
Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, I'm dizzy. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, even though there were no drone shots in it. I'm so sorry.
There was some adventure.
This day started off kind of shitty with the rain and everything, but then got really, really beautiful. The sun came out, and then the rain came back. And it was actually really, really nice when we came through the fjord here. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
And I got so many nice drone shots today.
That was the best view of the trip, I would say.
Yeah, it was like the best shots of the whole trip. I got a super beautiful shot of the fjords with the rainbow and everything with the drone. But unfortunately, we'll never get to see that.
I don't know what we will do, but we'll find a solution.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode anyway. If you did, give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see what we end up doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't really know now. The plan today was to see this fjord and the next one. And so I guess maybe we'll see the next one tomorrow.
and I have to find a new drone.
Yeah.
I don't want to make these videos without the drone.
The whole point of the trip.
Now that I've started using it properly and I've had a proper drone, it just makes the video so much more fun to both create and to edit and hopefully to watch.
I think so. And it's not easy to pilot a drone. It was really just like a second.
Yeah, it was just
Also,
a second
people
of just not concentrating. I had done all my shots and I was just flying the drone back home. And at the last second, when I was about to release the stick, it crashed into a tree on the other side of the river. It's not impossible to get, but I guess you're probably right about it's not smart crossing the river.
It could go well, but like the odds of not going well are really high. And then if you fall, you'll die.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because you get knocked on the head. You just
Maybe,
cannot
yeah,
catch yourself to anything.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll die, but maybe it's worth it. If I can get the drone, I don't know.
Just felt like you were acting on the impulse of... yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm too protective. I just have a more survival instinct, and you're like a man and you just go for it. It's just different.
Yeah. Is this a man-woman thing, or is it just me who's stupid and just...
I think it's part of your stupidity, doing this kind of things, but it's also a man thing. That's how our species went so far, because the men are bold and adventurous and they'll go take stupid risks just to get something. And the women are more protective and think more about the risk and surviving. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't cross. But yeah,
we don't know.
Yeah.
We tried one way.
I tried everything. I went all the way up to the glacier to try to cross up there, but I just couldn't find a place where it was possible.
Yeah, I tried also to cross it while you were not there.
Yeah.
It was really tricky. It's so frustrating because it was really right in front of us.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like
just
I want to go back
away.
and try to get at least the memory card.
That's the thing. It's like one thing is the drone that can be replaced, but the memory card.
We would need like a strong person with a rope to hold you while you cross, because if I can't hold you, I'm not strong enough.
And tie it to a tree.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go get a rope tomorrow.
Hey, what did I say? We're getting some crazy ideas.
Maybe we do that? We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
What happens.
If not, I need to get another drone.
Now we're too tired to think about solutions.
That hike was fucking exhausting.
It was exhausting because we had to lift our legs above trunks the whole time.
It was. It didn't look that treacherous, but it was actually. It was like thick jungle. It was like walking through the fucking
huge
Amazon.
Ferns, and then on the ground it was very soggy and lots of random rocks and sticks, and you couldn't see if it was ground. Yeah. But that was interesting.
But I really appreciate you coming with me on that hike.
I'm glad
I kind of didn't want you to, because I was thinking maybe you just set up the tent and you just sit there and relax and make everything ready.
Relax for 2 hours while you're in a jungle.
2 hours? It was more than that, 4 hours.
Exactly. Can you imagine me sitting
almost 2
there?
hours each way.
No, I prefer to come because I think it's better when you have a problem to solve to stick together. Because at first you left me on the river and I just sat in the middle of the river for 1 hour. No phone signal. I don't know where you are, what you're doing. Yeah, so it's better to stick together and
this is a safety thing again. Now I'm on my way to Trondheim, and further, and then I'm heading north to do a talk for Milvets, Military Veterans Motorcycle Club, and they asked me to talk about safety when traveling. It kind of made me laugh. Because if you've seen my videos, you know that safety has not really been at the front of my mind in most of the situations I've ended up in.
Yeah.
And here is another example of that.
Yeah.
Since
It's like in horror movies or in reality TV with people that are on desert islands. You want them to stay together and work as a team, and they all go their separate way, and nothing works.
this is a horror movie.
Yeah, in horror movie, everybody's going their separate way, and of course they all get.
Well, it was an interesting day though.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad we did that hike. I think.
You didn't sleep a second last night because of
it started
the bear.
yesterday night with a bear just like around our tent.
Yeah, well, this is adventure, no?
Yeah, Norwegian adventure.
Well, I think now we're just gonna sit down and eat our burgers
Yeah.
and drink a beer and then go to bed. I'm so exhausted now.
Yeah, of course.
Like my whole body just aches and like I feel I have no energy left.
Same.
I guess you too.
Yeah.
Hopefully I see you in the next one. I don't know if there's gonna be drone shots in the next video or not. Probably not for a few episodes until I can get a new one. Unless I get a rope tomorrow.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be a good story to tell.
Yeah.
See you in the next episode.
Peace.
Peace.